Alex here with part 208 of the My Docket series on child custody and visitation. As with our previous videos, I'll take this opportunity to direct my viewers to part 0 if I haven't seen it yet. That's the video that contains the detailed disclaimers and the underlying purpose of the series. Two things that I will glaze over are, number one, I'm not in the middle of this right now. My case is completely and totally over. It's closed. It cannot be reopened, and that's because my ex's parental rights have been terminated. Number two, the nutshell version as to the purpose of the series is to give my viewers one big example of my 8-year-long high-conflict child custody ordeal from beginning to end in chronological order. We are back with Brittany on the adoption case. And I think I want to start off with warning the viewers about the emotional parts that are about to come, because I do remember we both cried during the hearing. Did you think that was going to happen ahead of time?
I imagined a few tears, but it was kind of uncontrollable that we couldn't stop.
Yeah. But I mean, I never thought that would happen, and then once it hit, I kind of felt bad. Like,
We couldn't pull it together.
what did you think about when Army started kind of just taking over and talking for us halfway
I
through?
thought it was so sweet. I think that kind of made the tears come a little
Yeah,
more.
it definitely did.
You
It
know?
definitely did. I remember asking him afterwards, why did you just start talking like that? And do you remember how he said, well, you guys were having a meltdown, so, or something along those lines?
I don't
Yeah,
remember
I
that,
never
but I
forgot
don't
that.
doubt it.
It's just, it was surreal to,
Yeah.
I mean, even the attorney was caught off guard. Even Brian. What'd you think of Brian Steinberg, by the way?
I really didn't have many interactions with him.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he's awesome in my book
Mm-hmm.
because he helped us get this done, but you did most of that communication. I think I shook hands with him once.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It was funny how he just went with it because he's just like he just started questioning our son. That
yeah.
was not part of the plan, guys. That was unscripted. So, what'd you think about her brother walking in and just kind of sitting in the audience and watching?
I didn't think much of it. At that time, he kind of talked to us more, and I guess he warned us that he was going to be
He
there.
did.
So, yeah, I didn't think it was nice to see him. I think he wanted to make sure that it was happening,
Hmm.
so he kind of maybe had closure.
Hmm.
And I think we've talked about it before about how he probably wanted to see if Monica was going to show up
Yeah.
so he could talk to her because she had dropped off. So,
Yeah, I think that that was
yeah,
an opportunity for him to confront her about that. Back then I didn't think that. Now, probably
in
because could you
hindsight.
imagine everyone on that side of the family getting calls from her asking for help, and then all of a sudden she just vanishes? I can't imagine how they felt. And I do recall like a couple of years later when they found out that she wasn't actually missing, like she was taken off missing persons. And I remember one of them, it wasn't her brother, but it was a different family member. I can't remember which one, but they were more upset with the fact that she was still alive and just in hiding than they were
Hmm.
about any of the other stuff with the custody case. It was like,
I'm sure they were clueless as to why they were cut off.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
yeah.
So I think that covers it for the mindset portion. Let's
Let's
take a
take a
look
look
at the
at the
hearing
hearing
video.
video.
Case D 534285. It's a petition by Alexander Michael Falcone and his wife Brittany, such that Brittany could adopt their minor child Armando Falcone.
Just for the record, I am like 60 pounds lighter. It was a really stressful time, and it shows. So wanted to put that out there.
Yes, Brian Steinberg, bar number 5787, for Alexander Falcone and Brittany in this one.
Good morning and welcome. If mom and dad will both stand and raise your right hand, Madam Clerk will swear you.
Yes.
Yes. And Brian, it wasn't in the petition, but I was gonna offer, if you wanna put in the order, that the birth certificate shall be amended to reflect,
Yes.
Brittany as the mother and the child's name with the name change.
I will do that, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'll get the TPR one done today, and then we'll wait for the minutes, and then we'll get the other one done, so they get the timing is fine.
No problem.
Okay. Okay. Alexander, you're one of the petitioners in this adoption action, is that right?
Mhm.
And Brittany, you're actually the one who's going to be adopting.
Yes.
Okay. And now, who are you?
My name is Army.
Army. Do you also go by Armando?
Yep.
Yep. Do you like being here today? Not really?
Yes.
Yes, good for you. Okay. So Armando, your middle name is Robbie, and it's Falcone?
Mhm.
Is that a yes? Is that a yes? Okay, great, because we need to answer. Okay, so, and you're about 9 years old?
Yep.
Cool. And now, Brittany, Armando has resided at 1100 Southeastern Avenue, number 716.
Yes.
And how long has he lived there?
A year and a half.
Year and a half.
Mhm.
Okay, and Alexander, you're about 32 years old?
Yes.
And you are the natural biological father of
Yes.
Armando? And you've resided here about 29 years?
In Nevada, yes.
In Nevada, okay. And Brittany, how old are you?
33.
33.
Yes.
And when did you marry Alexander?
2013.
Okay, is that July?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And how long have you lived in the state of Nevada?
Let's see. About 9 years.
Okay. And Alexander, you were awarded primary physical custody and sole legal custody of Armando, is that right?
Yes.
And Armando, well, no, Brittany, how long have you known Armando?
I've known him since he was 6, so about 4 years, almost 4 years.
Okay. Is December of 2012 about right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And how long have you all lived together?
About 3.5 years.
3.5 years.
Yeah.
All right. So, and are you looking to be Armando's parent, mother?
Yes.
Okay. And Alex and Brittany, you desire that Armando's name be amended to Armando Prince Falcone?
Yes.
Yes.
You like that too?
Yes.
Do you like Prince?
Yes.
Oh, is that why?
Did you pick it out?
No.
Well, you look like a prince to me.
Absolutely.
He does look like the little prince.
Yeah, he does. All we gotta do is get you a crown. Watch out, somebody might take it, but you have to watch it. Okay, so
No one can school for me.
no one. Good for you. You got some bodyguards. That's cool. You work, right?
Yes.
And you're in school.
I start school, yes.
And what are you gonna be studying?
Sociology.
Okay, and you guys are not lacking for financial wherewithal, is that right?
No.
So you can support Armando just fine.
Yes.
Okay, and you're not receiving any support from the state or any kind of governmental funds, nothing like that. Okay, great. So, Brittany, you understand that when we're done here today, we're going to submit an order. That order is going to be submitted. Your mom. Do you understand that that's a big responsibility?
Yes.
There is no legal distinction between that and biology. It's the same, exactly the same. Do you understand that? Is that something you want? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Do you believe do you both believe the adoption is going to be in Armando's best interest?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And the natural mother is Monica's, that's right?
Yes.
Yes.
But that's not going to be the case anymore. Is that right?
Yes.
You're okay. Who's your mom? Do you know who your mom is?
Brittany.
Brittany's your mom. She's really your mom. You get that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we've followed everything that needed to be done for the adoption. Child is not of Indian descent. You have no Indian in you, do you?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. And you don't think so either, right? All right, so. I think submitted, Your Honor.
All elements of chapters 127 and 128 having been complied with, the court hereby grants the petition of Alexander and Brittany Falcone for Brittany to adopt Armando Falcone, and his name shall be changed to Armando Prince Falcone, and the birth certificate shall be amended to reflect same. Congratulations, you can take some pictures.
Congratulations.
Yay!
Yay, you did it.
Here we have a notice of appearance. He calls it a notice of counsel, but my understanding is that this piece of paper operates as a notice of appearance. It's Brian Steinberg indicating he's appearing on our behalf. So next we have certificate of Rule 5 service indicating this document was served on my ex. Now we have a decree of adoption. So the first page was a standard introductory portion. The second page is the court verifying that we're able to provide support and maintenance of our child, that he is not an Indian child, that consent to adoption, let's see, neither the biological mother nor the biological father is of Indian ancestry, that the child's name is being changed. Oh, I forgot to mention to the viewers, you picked the new middle name. And I didn't have any input at all. I just let Brittany completely take over that. So that's the end of this. It just says that from now on, Brittany and I are his parents and that we are entitled to all the same lawful rights and stuff. Basically, she is treated in the same respect that a biological parent would be. And then somewhere in here, it orders that the birth certificate be changed. Next, we have the notice of entry of decree of adoption. I'm not sure why this is needed, since my ex couldn't have appealed it anyway, because she wasn't a natural parent at this time. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys want to know why I said that, watch my video on the topic notice of entry of order. I mentioned that in that video, notice of entry of order has more to do with the timelines for filing an appeal than actually notifying the opposing parties, because typically whoever files the order has already notified them. But in any event, just take a look at the video notice of entry of order. Next, we have a certificate of Rule 5 service indicating this document was mailed to both myself and my wife. And then we have the decree itself, which we've already gone over. Going into the aftermath, the court has disposed of the petition and did so by entering the decree of adoption. We filed, it looks like, two documents. They were free filing, so we incurred $0 in costs. We had an attorney, and as I mentioned in the last video, I was splitting his fee between these two videos, so that is going to come to $850 in attorney fees. As with my previous videos, if you have any questions, feel free to post them down in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time.